So you're asking me to share my feelings,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't share my feelings because I don't feel like I can talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like you receive or you hear my feelings, or you might make a face, or you got some judgment, or you get upset with whatever it is that I'm thinking or feeling. So that's why I don't share my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about that?
That's not good enough reason. That's not a good enough. That's not an excuse. I definitely have compassion for that, and I understand that. But to even say what you just said, right? If you find yourself in that situation, you can say, I really want to share with you. And actually, I know I have to share. Like, I got to tell you what's going on with me. But it's a struggle for me a lot of times. Because I just don't, maybe, I don't like getting into all of this, but mainly because of the way you respond to me, right? You can write it down, you can put it in a note, get a card from, what I'm saying, the CVS, and write a little note in that joint and say, I need you to be able to listen to me. Whatever you have to do is still your responsibility, not your partner's responsibility. Their responsibility is to show up appropriately. If they don't show up appropriately, then your responsibility is to reflect back to them, this isn't working for me. No, I don't like this. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying, oh, it was a check-in. And then I can't remember exactly all the details, but she was talking about how it's hard sometimes to talk to her partner, and that he will overtalk her or kind of get him off like the topic, what I'm saying, and like bring up other stuff and deflect, and is really defensive and that kind of thing. And she is particularly soft-spoken. And she said, I don't really know what to do with that because it happens so often. And I said, well, just stop talking. They say, at some point, you have to have a conversation outside of like something that you all are like getting into it, or y'all are expressing yourselves around, and say, for me, because I'm really trying to grow, I do want to be able to be here for you and listen to you when we're having these types of conversations. And I want you to be able to do the same thing. And, I have come to the point where if you're not listening sometimes, or you're cutting me off, or you don't say, you don't fall back, because we both should talk, because most people are not going to say, no, I'm the only one that's supposed to talk, then I'm going to stop the conversation. And then you do it. You just stop it. Oh, you're not, I have to stop this conversation, right? They can start cutting you off and you be like, wait a minute, let me finish my thought. I want to finish what I was saying. Right. Then they keep going. Yeah, I can't finish. I used to have done that with me a few times back in the day. I was like, oh no, he didn't. He just like was like, I'm stopping this conversation and just walked on out the room. He wasn't rude. He wasn't nothing. And I just sat there with myself like, okay, I guess I gotta like breathe and, what I'm saying, pipe down a little bit. So it still falls on you to, you got to do your part.